What's happening, y'all? Coach K here, and this is the official first episode of Tidy Spaces, a series where I'm going to take you all to work with me as I share DIY projects, home organization, and cleaning gigs. Today, looks like we are tackling a bathroom makeover. Let's get to work. First things first is going to be organizing the workspace. And these are the organizing kits and tools that I'm going to be using today. Our client, as you can tell, probably loves pink, all shades of pink, everything pink, pink, pink. So we're going to build all these things, assemble all of them, and then install them in the bathroom and really organize all the things you saw on the surface of the countertop. And then there's some things in the organizing bin she already has. We're going to repurpose that. So let's get to building all these things and get everything installed where it's going to go so we can organize. First, it's going to be this white shelving that the customer already had. We're just going to repurpose it. One of the things that I like to do whenever I'm organizing a space is to start with the things that I can get done in 45 minutes or less. And the reason why I start here is so that I can have a sense of accomplishment. And not only is this for me, but when I am coaching and consulting with my clients, these are things I share with them so that they can actually maintain the space once we've created this system for them or with them. And as you see here, I'm getting all the jewelry together. And this is the container or the bin that I was talking about earlier that she already has. And it's a great tool, but it's not being used to its fullest potential. And later on, once I get deep diving into the drawers and the cabinets, I'm going to repurpose this and find a better place for it so she can still use it in the space. The reason why I also start with something that's quick, because you never know what's going to happen. I completely spilled this makeup because the top was not on securely. And that took me probably about 20 minutes to get all this cleaned up, which really threw me off schedule. But that's why I start with something that's pretty quick. So even when I get a setback, I'm able to bounce back. Now that we have all the makeup and jewelry sorted into its new home, it's time to tackle these shelves. And the first thing I'm doing again is organizing my workspace. All the little hardware and things like that, I'm getting it out in the open and ready for me to go ahead and use. So here goes nothing. Now it's time to test the load capacity and plan out where I'm going to put the other shelves before my drill dies, which is going to happen right after I get this next shelf up. I'm going to go ahead and move on to assembling the under cabinet shelving and another shelf that will eventually go either above the toilet or over the sink. I haven't quite decided at this moment, but once we get there, you'll see I kind of go through the planning stages again and figure out what's the best spot for it. My drill is charged, so let's put up the rest of these pink shelves. I have a bone to pick with the hardware that comes in these DIY products, and let's get into what I prefer to use. You're gonna see later in this video, as I'm hanging this shelf right here, the troubles that I have and why I have a bone to pick with the hardware that they provide. And so let's go ahead and jump into what I would prefer to have used in this instance. The hardware that I prefer to use when hanging shelves. Now for these pink ones, they would have been a little bit overkill, but these are going to be wall anchors, especially when you're dealing with drywall. These are my favorite type of anchors to use, and they're kind of like a snap and pop type of thing. And so I'm going to use those on the shelves that I put up later. I use these when mounting TVs, which you'll see that in a later video in this series, where I'll be mounting a TV and assembling or installing a TV console in this same client's house. So yeah, these are the ones that I use. So many different types, but long as it is the snap anchors, you're good to go. It was this moment right here where I wish I had purchased the snap anchors before I came to this client's, but I went ahead and tried to use the hardware that came with the shelf, and yeah, I ended up putting 2 extra holes, but I'm going to spackle that at a later date. Got to get those snap toggle bolts. Only way to go. You see this? Unnecessary holes in the wall. Alright, before I reveal the final transformation, I want to give y'all a sneak peek of the next Tidy Spaces episode. We are going to be organizing a bedroom closet. And you see, this client has started decluttering. They got a little overwhelmed. So we're going to come in and help them get everything situated. Stay tuned. Now back to the reveal. These are the items that we'll be using in the closet that we had designated for the bathroom but didn't need. I know you're itching to see what the results are, so let's get to it.